Does Brevis, does well indeed, because that is a very well directed bouncer and very well played in the end. He thought about it. First instinct would have been to slam it into the stand somewhere, realized it was awkward and just bailed out at the last minute. Very well done indeed, young man.
And that is Brevis's weakness. So he's been getting out a lot to the short ball recently. He loves the pull shot, he likes it short, but he's got it wrong quite a few times. So I'm pleased to see that he pulled out of that shot there, that he seems to have got some understanding of when not to play.
Hardik just taking a little bit longer, keeps the batter waiting. Bat raised, knee slightly bent. Waits now for Hardik and punches it off the back foot. It's a very good over so far from Hardik Pandya, fairly tight. Just the three singles of it, one ball to come. Can he get out of it? Well, that's the key question. Because oftentimes you do all the hard work and then people often say that you've got to concentrate a lot while you're batting. I suspect you've got to concentrate as much, if not more, when you're bowling. Hardik turns at the top of his run. The DJ is in overdrive. The stadium's looking like a lot fuller now as people are coming in Sunday evening here in Ahmedabad, as they call it here. There's Hardik in bowls. And it's nicely worked away on the onside. Will they look for a second? No, they don't seem interested. Just the one run. So a good over from an Indian point of view. 4 runs off it. And this run rate now exactly 7.56 at the end of the 8th. 3 wickets down. This partnership is building. It's 36 of 25 and a very important one, as you said, for those.
Hugely important. South Africa do bat deep, so they've still got Tristan Stubbs to come, also not part of the original squad. Brought in when Donovan Ferreira, who I suspect South Africa might miss tonight because he bowls a little bit of off-spin, and they don't have a specialist off-spinner in the 11. They've got Aiden Markram and Stubbs himself, but Tristan Stubbs brought in for Don Ferreira, who's broken his shoulder, unfortunately, and will spend some time out of the game. And then they've got the all-rounders, Marco Jansen and Corbin Bosch, both of whom can hit the ball long and high.
And Marco Jansen in particular during the bilateral series showed everybody here in India what a phenomenal striker of a ball he is. Here's Varun Chakravarti. First ball has been slapped, not quite timed by Miller. Straight to Suryakumar Yadav, the architect Chakravarti. It's hard to believe that he only gave up architecture, which was his chosen profession, at the age of 25 before he seriously took on cricket. Talent. Comes in bowls, and this one's lofted. This is way back into the stands. How many rows back is it? Oh, it is way back into the lower tier here. Massive blow from David Miller. 31 he races up to. That's his first 6 to go along with his 5 fours. So he looks to be the man that is going to drive this South African engine forward now. 62 for 3. Terrific shot.
And the biggest we've seen of the innings so far, just the second 6. After Ryan Rickleton with that pickup shot that we saw much earlier on. But good signs from Miller.
Chakravarti bowled, and this time doing absolutely the right thing, just placing it away on the onside and getting to the other end. Nice place to be. Having just hit a massive 663 for 3 now in the 9th. Varun Chakravarti, who's developed into this, what I think is becoming fairly popular to call mystery bowler. But the reality is he just bowls a whole variety of balls: off spin, leg spin, the flipper, the one that's from the front of the hand, the carom ball, all kinds of techniques. And like Ashwin, he's a very intelligent, thinking kind of cricketer. So he constantly practices new things, trying new balls, because they know they've got to rediscover themselves every time. Bowls now to Brevis, who leans back and cuts beautifully backward of point, not far. And I think the Indians are going to have a little bit of a concern with Mr. Dubey. I know Shivam finds it hard to dive. He's a big unit, but 2 or 3 times we've seen that happen. Or was it Washington Sundar? I might be unduly harsh on Shivam there. But it's 4 runs nevertheless, and very well placed. So Chakravarti has gone for a few in this over. 11 already of 4 balls. And that can disrupt the fielding side when you think your ace bowler is being taken down.
Yeah, South Africa have to target someone, so I guess they've decided it might be Chakravarti, who was expected to be the biggest threat against them.
Bowls again, and this time Brevis has gone big. Has he got enough on it? Yes, he has. That's 6 more. So you were right. I think Firdaus, they've decided that Varun Chakravarti is the man, and this is turning out to be a fantastic over from a South African perspective. 17 off it, 2 sixes and a 4 already. And there's one more ball to come. Hit through the line and on the up. And that was a kind of a no-look 6.
It was a half-look 6.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a new
Just
name.
a peep 6.
A peep 6. we can go with that.
Yeah.
I love that shot when Dewald Brevis plays it, because it just says to me that he's thinking, I've hit it so well, I don't even have to look at where it's gone.
Yes, and it sends a signal to the bowler as well, I think, to say, I don't even need to know where it's going. I know exactly where it's headed. We saw, have you seen a no-look bowler's dismissal?
What, when you don't look at where the ball's going?
Yeah. That was
Surely
what
not.
that was what Hardik Pandya did with in the Pakistan game. I don't know if you noticed. Just looked at the batsman.
Oh, he didn't look at where the ball had gone.
No,
I see.
He knew exactly where it was going. This one's worked away nicely on the onside. Think of a run. Hardik's on it quickly. No run. And that will be the end of a very, very good over for South Africa. 17 runs coming off it. The total jumps up to 73. Miller 32, Brevis 22. And in that process, with that 6, the 50 of the partnership came up as well. Just of 31 balls. So having lost 3 for 20 now for those, South Africa looking to rebuild and now in a position, I think, to launch 73 for 3.
I think so, yes. I think it's also important that when you do lose these early wickets in a lineup like South Africa's, that you don't stall the scoring because you're concerned that there's not a lot of batting to come. So because they bat so long and so deep, players like David Miller and Dewald Brevis can still pretty much play a natural game. And we saw Brevis, I think it's one of the few times where I've seen him take a little bit of time to get in. He was 6 off the first 10 balls or something around that, and now he's starting to get into his stride.
Hardik with the 10th over of the innings into Miller bowls, and Miller works it into the vast open space on the onside in front of the wicket, picks up a run. It's 74 for 3.
Now I just want to see this Hardik no-look wicket that you're talking about. I just want to see what this is all about, because for a moment I thought you meant he doesn't look at where the ball has gone once he's delivered it.
No, but that's exactly what happened when he, I think, got the wicket of Shahzada Farhan, top part of the bat, ballooning to mid-on. He knew exactly where it was going. He knew Rinku Singh was there, and he just didn't look back. So there is not only the non-look batter stroke, there's also a bowler who does it. I don't think he'll do it very often. That could be dangerous.
Well, unless he trusts his fielders that much.
Yeah, Shivam Dubey limbering up below us, away to the left at deep backward square. Here's Pandya into Brevis. He bowls, and Brevis works it nicely. They rush through for the first run. They look for the second, and they will get it, will they? No, they decide against it, because it's again the pocket dynamo. He really covers ground quickly. He's a short man, like a terrier. He races over the turf, picks it up and gets it away. Does Rinku Singh.
He's quick.
He is quick.
Reminds me, I was covering the Under-19 World Cup in Namibia not so long ago, and there's a young Afghan player called Uzairullah who did everything for Afghanistan. He batted really well, took wickets, and also fielded really well, and that kind of run was very similar to it, just extremely quick and covering a huge amount of ground.
Hardik in now to bowl to Miller. He bowls, and Miller plays it back along the track. The crowd think it might have been a catch. It was anything but that, and no run. 75 for 3. Hardik Pandya into his second over. The umpire just walking down the pitch, having a look at where Hardik's landing, but I suspect that was probably because he stopped in his follow through to field that ball, and that can do just a little bit of damage sometimes.
I like this field setting of India's, where they've got the short third and what would you call it?
Short backward point, maybe, or square short third, fine third.
Fine third, yeah, that's probably exactly it.
So Bumrah and Shivam Dubey, the two men, right at the edge of that circle. Pandya is in, bowls, and this one's nicely, wristily flicked away. This time they should get 2, I would think. No. So, racing in from the deep. That was, I think, Abhishek Sharma, and he threw the ball at the keeper's end. One more to the total, 76 for 3. 2 balls of the 10th to come. And I think South Africa would be now beginning to think that somewhere around 180, 190 is the bare minimum they'll need to test India's batting. They, remember, have a great bowling lineup. Hardik turns at the top of his run, comes into bowl into us from the far end. Bowls to Brevis, who defends and fields off his own bowling. He's bowling a really good line and a very good length, Pandya, not letting the ball bowling that hard length, as they call it.
And it's another good over from him. No boundaries scored off him thus far. And you mentioned 180, 190. That's a good 100 runs away for South Africa. So they'll need a good second half of the innings.
Yeah, with 7 wickets in hand, with the kind of depth they have, I think they'll be disappointed if they didn't get that far. And ideally, a few more. Again, those 3 men. So there's a shot fine third, a shot square third, and a 45 shot fine just to the edge of the circle. Pandya bowls, worked away on the onside this time, and they will settle again for just the run before it's fielded by Washington Sundar, I think, and there will be no more than the single. So 77 for 3 at the end of 3 now. And it's been lovely to have Firdaus. She'll be back with us, giving us these amazing insights, and for commentary, ready with having refreshed himself, I think with a quick drink of maybe a cola or something, is Henry Moran.
It's a free hit, Prakash. You've got a ball to go.
Oh, no ball, was it?
It was.
There you go.
He overstepped.
I overstepped or understepped?
You never overstepped.
No, I didn't
Prakash.
even notice. So I am losing.
You're losing your touch.
Yes, I'm losing my touch just a bit. So free hit then for David Miller, and I think it was. Where is it going to go? He bowls and Miller slams it, as you'd expect, way over long on. So that one no ball not only, well, effectively cost 7 runs to Hardik Pandya. He hadn't gone for a boundary till then, and now he ends up giving away 11 runs. So I was distracted in my defence. 84 for 3 at the end of 10. So it's a terrific effort from South Africa to come back from 3 down for 20. And as I hand over commentary to Henry, South Africa will be feeling a lot better than they were at the halfway stage of the first half of the innings, when they were 3 down already.
Yeah, this partnership's good, but they need it to go on, because you look at scores historically here, particularly between these two sides, and 190, 200 has really been the absolute bare minimum. And so, big venue though it may be, they have got to keep going and keep on pushing. So, yeah.